What if I told you the smartest tool in my travel gear isn't my camera, my drone, or even my laptop? It's this little card. Let me explain. When you're living life across borders, whether you're a digital nomad, a remote worker, or even just taking a well-deserved break abroad, you quickly learn that your finances can either be a huge headache or completely seamless. And for us, Wise has become the no-brainer option when it comes to transferring and spending money overseas. If you want to give it a try for yourself and sign up using the link in our description, you can choose between a free card or your first transfer up to $1,000 absolutely fee-free. You can use Wise for multiple purposes such as purchasing property abroad, receiving your pension, sending money to family and friends, or when you're traveling to save money. When purchasing property or receiving inheritance, with Wise you can send or receive large sums internationally fast and securely. They also offer discounted fees when you send large amounts and also have a team of specialists that can assist you if you're sending or receiving large amounts. This video isn't just a product review. I want to show you how Wise fits into our lifestyle personally, how it helps us run a business, raise a family abroad, and actually enjoy traveling without stressing about money transfers and taking cash out and all the stuff you deal with regular banks. Before we discovered Wise, we were dealing with the usual mess, which is currency exchange kiosks charging 10 to 15% in hidden fees, completely random card blocks from banks who flagged suspicious activity just because we used our money in a different country or online to book flights somewhere. And worst of all, probably losing access to funds when we needed them most. So when we transferred money onto a card and it completely disappeared, or when we went to pay a bill somewhere and there was no money on our card. So you may be wondering, how does Wise actually make life easier compared to regular banks? Well, I'm going to break it down into the top 4 reasons you should be using Wise today. Starting with number 1, which is true multi-currency control. So with Wise, you're not just holding money, you're holding the right money. You can instantly convert into over 40 currencies, and Wise uses the mid-market exchange rate. That's the real one. That's the one you see when you type into Google. No markups, no funny business whatsoever. So as an example, we actually pay our rent here in Thailand in Thai baht. We book flights in US dollars and we pay freelancers in euros or GBP. With Wise, it's an all-in-one app and switching between currencies is instantaneous. Number 2, it's perfect for international business. So as content creators and business owners, we're constantly moving money between platforms such as Patreon payouts, sponsorship payments, affiliate income, you name it. And Wise gives us local bank details in multiple countries. So for instance, if a brand in the UK wants to pay us for a sponsorship, it's no problem. They can transfer straight into our GBP balance. And that's the same with USD, AUD, Euro, pretty much any currency, you name it. Now that would have been pretty much impossible, or at least extremely expensive, with a traditional bank. Number 3 is that it's secure, smart, and mobile first. So we've heard all the horror stories about fraud while traveling, whereas Wise gives you full control over your card from the app. For instance, you can freeze and unfreeze the card in seconds in case you lose it. You can set spending limits so you always know how much you're spending in each month. You can use virtual cards for online purchases, which means if you're making an online purchase and you're not sure about the website and your account does get hacked somehow and your card gets accessed, they won't have access to your entire account. You'll also get instant notifications to your phone for every transaction. So if anything comes up that you're not sure about, you can straight away get on top of it. It's the kind of control a traveler needs because things move fast out here and sometimes it's hard to stay on top of finances. And number 4, which is transparent fees and free ATM withdrawals. So Wise isn't pretending to be free and then sneaking in costs later. Their fees are clearly listed and for the most part, they're very minimal. You get a couple of free ATM withdrawals each month, and then after that, the fee is super reasonable and nothing compared to what we used to pay with our old school banks. So this is pretty much what it looks like in real life. topping up from your main bank account and instantly converting into the currency you need, using contactless in the local market without fumbling for cash, sending money to a landlord or Airbnb host in their local currency, keeping a backup virtual card ready for any online bookings or purchases. And finally, it's all synced across multiple devices. So Mandy and I both use the same account with our own cards, which is ideal for couples or families like us who are on the move. And to be completely honest, now that we have a baby, we care more than ever about budgeting and simplicity because we've got so much other stuff going on in our lives. The Wise app gives you a clean breakdown of your spending, and it lets you categorize expenses and makes budgeting for your trip or your entire lifestyle like us so much easier. Plus, did I mention, because the exchange rates are always fair, we don't really feel like we're losing money just by existing in another country, which often was the case with traditional banking cards. I've mentioned this before, but our friend actually used Wise to buy a home here in Thailand, transferring the funds from the UK to a Thai account in just a few clicks, with no delays, no huge fees, and complete peace of mind. And we've heard similar stories from other digital nomads and remote workers who've used Wise too. This is something that comes up a lot with people in our industry. You can pay for language school fees using Wise, you can settle invoices across borders, even move back home and close out any old accounts. Wise is really not just a travel card, it's a global financial tool. And remember, travel is supposed to be about freedom, and Wise gives you financial freedom so you can spend more time exploring or with family and less time worrying about money. So guys, if you're planning to travel, work abroad, start a business, or if you just want to stop getting ripped off by traditional banks, then Wise is definitely the move. We've personally been using it for over 2 years now, and honestly, we wouldn't travel without it and we'll never go back. So if you want to give it a try for yourself and sign up using the link in our description, you can choose between a free card or your first transfer up to $1,000 absolutely fee-free. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Give it a try and let us know what you think about Wise down below in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you found this video helpful at all. We've got many more travel hacks, family tips, and digital nomad resources coming your way. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.